Thrones fans, what's good? Welcome to this episode of Brothers of the Watch. This is the show on the War Sports Network where you got brothers that talk about the Watch or Game of Thrones, as you guys know it. Listen, this season is almost over. Well, half of the season because of the way they set it up. But we have a lot to talk about tonight. So let us introduce the panel. We got the brother Billy Page. Hank is in the building. What's good?
Hey, what's going on, man? You know, R.I.P. to the young dragon. You know what I mean? He spit hot fire like Dialon, but you know, it's over now.
We got my man Hutch in the building. Hutch, no Starsky, what's good?
Salutations, nation, man. Winter is here and in full effect, man. Let's get it.
Already know. Brother Heem is in the building. Down hashtag down on bended knee.
Down bended knee.
He did that tonight.
Listen, we got my man. We got my man Phil Maddock, the building. Tissue to Tape podcast. Phil, what's good?
Yes, man. Gotta pour out a little liquor for Rick and the Dragon, man. Should have been bobbing and weaving, man.
Yeah, you already know, man. Phil over there busting the mean grub. Hashtag Fat Boy Delights.
Yeah,
and last but not least, man, we got to introduce him last because he's blessed and highly favored this evening. We have Lord Judas is beautiful, as you can see. Right now, he got the soul glow. He got the soul glow going.
He's shining and glistening.
Yeah. For those on the audio who haven't seen the video, you got to watch the video.
All right. First of all, y'all. I feel like I need this kind of entrance everywhere I go. People just doing little heavenly voices and stuff like that when I walk in the grocery store. That's what I'm talking about.
Yo, man. Let's go, yo. So tonight's episode, man, it's so much to talk about. I don't know where to start. We already talked about the bended knee. We got the sisters going at it. Like Hank said in the group, nobody wins when the family feuds.
No.
We got plenty of fight scenes. People were wrong on many sides. But nonetheless, we had a huge fight scene. We got dragons. We got fire. We got dragons turning into zombies. I don't know where to start, man. So let's just open up the floor overall about this episode. Hank, man, what you got to say about the episode, man?
Yeah, man. I mean, you know, we talk a lot about Dany being, you know, like kind of the symbol of white privilege. You know, she came through with her tiki torches, and she lost one, man. She lost one to the resistance. Shout out to the Night King, man. He got an arm like Satchel Paige. He hit a dragon from about 3,000 feet away.
Oh, yo, he got a mean like who was he before he
His
died?
was accurate.
Was he an Olympian before he died? Like,
yeah, man, he was. He made a transformation like Caitlyn Jenner, man.
Oh no, man.
But overall good episode. I'm personally hoping that HBO security is a lot better, so that I'm not spoiled. I'm going into the next episode. But overall, I mean, it was one of those episodes that had me on the edge of my seat. So.
The way Heem was the night in the group, I think Heem already saw next week's episode.
Heem the hacker, man. You ain't know.
I can tell you right now.
He ain't Mr. Robot.
Lit, so I'm letting you know right now. Next season was lit, yo. I'm telling you. Dragons.
AKA Mr. Robot. Hey, Hutch, man, what you think about tonight's episode, man?
Tonight's episode was dope. Like even the parts where it seemed like it wasn't no action, it definitely was. It was tension. Like if it wasn't straight up action, it was tension. Like with Arya and Sansa.
Oh, the tension was crazy. Wow. Y'all felt like a smack battle. That's why I kept commenting. Like, yo, it's like they were trading bars. Like,
yeah,
like, it was like crazy.
And Arya like beat Sansa twice, 2-1 one time and 3-0 the other time. Nobody the time.
Yeah, still word. And it's funny how like it do seem like the first battle, if you will, how they both was like saying, "Oh, you don't know what I've been through. You don't know what I've been through." And on the surface, it does seem crazy, but they really both have been through some shit, like totally different situations, but both crazy.
Yeah, but
Talk to us.
Yeah.
So I was just talking to Lord of Light, and he was telling me that it's one thing.
Are you in the little light?
Yo, Judas looks like he's like half with us and half thinking about whether he's gonna walk into the light. Like he's about to walk into the light. Yo, stay with us, Judas, at least for this episode.
All right. So
that sound on the audio is gonna be wild. But
pause that sound. But Judas.
All right. So it's one thing, like Arya, Sansa's gonna talk about, you don't know what I've been through. And she is right. I mean, I have zero experience with this, but jokes aside, I cannot imagine how awful it is to have been what she's been through, right now. I mean, she's watched her dad die in the worst way. She's been forced to marry the person who killed him. I mean, and then she's gonna get essentially, and then forced to in an arranged marriage, and then raped by. I mean, she's been through a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And so she's harboring all that. And she's like, you don't know what I mean, you couldn't have survived it. And Arya's like, girl, I'll take your face. Like it's nothing. Right? So, I mean, they both crazy. You're absolutely right. But my money is, well, it was on Arya, but now I think about it, because my money's on Arya, I think, like, no, something's going to have to happen to her.
Or you're overthinking it.
Yeah.
But Littlefinger, man, Littlefinger is the X factor. He's the one that shot the Lauren Hills.
I think they're gonna. I'm struggling to figure out why they haven't figured out. Wait a minute, Littlefinger. It was in Littlefinger's room. Oh yeah, it was Littlefinger's room. Why was in this room? Oh, Littlefinger. You know what I'm saying? Why hasn't that hit them yet? That this is Littlefinger that's playing all this.
Because the tension is thicker than German guard dogs right now. That's why. Yeah. So I mean. It's crazy right now. The whole thing is crazy right now.
But what was that last scene though? I think by Arya giving her the dagger, she was reminding her of who the true enemy was. I think that was Littlefinger is the one who is in the middle of this. Yeah. She was like, yo, I could take your face, I could kill you, but I'm going to give you this dagger that Littlefinger conveniently had that tried to kill our little brother and our mother. So think about who the real enemy is.
Yo,
okay, that's it.
Hold on, real quick. One of y'all need to mute yourself when you're not talking, because But anyway, go ahead, Juicy. You talking? So I'm muting myself.
So with that said, though, someone in the group chat. First of all, y'all need to start, getting involved with the WRS Game of Thrones group chat while we're watching the show.
Facts.
But with that said, someone had a really cool comment saying that could have been her talking mad trash, saying I'm gonna turn my back on you after I give you this Valyrian steel dagger, and I'm not even concerned. I mean, someone made that comment that was her basically saying you're nothing. I'll give you my weapon. I'll turn my back, and I'll take your face in my spare time.
Yeah, I mean, that was kind of like the icing on the cake, because she was reading her, as they say, or carrying her, or anywhere else you want to put it, checking her.
Yes.
As I like to say, she was talking filthy to her, but and that's how you end it. You just literally turn your back on someone. There's nothing more disrespectful than that. How do you give someone a weapon and then turn your back on them?
She said, "Pardon my back."
Hey, Hush, the only thing she didn't do was tap her pocket. If she would have tapped her pocket, that would have been it. I mean, that's the only thing she did to make that worse, though.
Arya one step away from saying, "You know what it is." Once somebody say, "You know what it is," and I mean, it's either get down or lay down.
Then you know what it is.
You know what it is.
Totally.
Pretty much, you know what it is, man. So. I mean, that situation right there is going on. They had their little dialogue. What do you think about Tyrion and Dany though? They had a little little battle right there. You know what I mean? Little king of the dot. What do you think about Tyrion and Dany? The situation with them.
I mean, it's just one of those things. They've been clashing this whole season, really. Because Tyrion, the moves he been making checker moves in the chess game, and. Yeah. It seemed like everything that he's been trying to do is backfired, and then he tried to show empathy for their enemy, I guess, and then and Danny wasn't having none of it. You know, she getting her Mad King on, so they just been clashing at every turn. So I think this is just one of those things where they both want the same thing, but they just going about it different. And I think, you know, that's something that only time can work out. You know, as long as the results keep ending up in their favor.
But Tyrion, like, his strategy game looks suspect right now. Like,
horrible, man.
He look like Rich Kotite out there. Like, first of all, all right. First of all, that plan from the beginning, the whole plan to, like, you know, go in there just to prove what? That's
the worst plan ever.
Cersei still is not going to believe it.
Yeah, like, it don't matter. Like, she's not going to believe it anyway. Like, what are you doing?
Care whatsoever. Yeah, she doesn't care whatsoever about that. I think the biggest thing was that he told her like this. Although to be fair, he told her to stay and let them like fend for themselves. And though they would have all died, and then I guess the White Walker got there, she deals with dragon now. And now that the White Walkers have a dragon, like he saw something there, right? So he saw like, I mean, he didn't know about the White Walkers, but he was kind of right there. So he may have redeemed himself a little bit with his strategies.
I don't know about that, because basically it was a situation where like he was wrong to begin with. Like, if not for him, like, he was wrong to begin with, and now because she tried to clean up his mess, they lost a dragon. Like, he can't win for losing.
This is the only way that plan would have worked if instead of the whole thing being to take a White Walker back, if he had convinced Jaime to come and see it for himself, then Cersei might have believed. But I think they're going to drop the zombie in front of Cersei, and she's going to be like, okay, what's that? Man. Like, I'm about
okay.
That's what I care about. Like,
not just that, there's bombs under your seat. Some like again, the green terrorism and shit.
Type of poison. All she gonna do is think they poisoned somebody, and that's what they look like.
Yeah, it's gonna look like a hoax to her. But I got a theory. I don't know if y'all ready, yo.
What's this one? It's this one. You come up with the crown.
I can't take full credit. I can't take full credit for this. Part of this go to the champ. But if she really? Let's say Cersei really does have a baby. Night King likes what? Babies, right? Woo! What if she trades the baby for the army?
For the army of the White Walkers?
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's everything.
I think even Cersei knows she can't control.
I don't like Phil.
Because think about it, all her kids, even if she has a baby, right? All her kids are going. Like, I don't know, like she's still I don't know, man.
Oh, they said all her kids gonna die. So I mean,
you know what?
There you go.
You know what? I was gonna wait on my theory. I was gonna wait, but you forced my hand.
All right. What's your theory? What's your theory, Juicy?
Come on, Brian Dawkins.
What the next? So I don't know who Phil thinks he is, but let me tell you about this Juicy love right here. All right. So you can't really see it. It's divine today. All right. So follow me here. I'm jumping the gun. I'm saying Cersei is going to agree to join the alliance. We're all seeing this whole backstabbing thing coming, so let me get that out of the way. She's going to agree to join the alliance, and then as soon as backs are turned, she's going to try and kill people who are good, like Jon or Dany. Wait for it. Or finally, maybe she'll have her chance to take on Tyrion, right? So and I'm thinking somewhere along the way, Jaime is going to find out that she ain't pregnant, and it's going to be kind of like the end of Return of the Jedi. You know what I'm saying? He's going to be kind of like Darth Vader, and he's going to be picking up Cersei, and they're going to jump down this giant, ventilation shaft. But y'all follow where I'm going with this thing?
Yeah, I got another one though. How about this, right?
Everybody dies. It's basically
it's better everybody dies. We wasted all these years. Hold up though, right? So Tyrion has been so terrible that part of me feels like he's been. Rest in peace. All right, so Tyrion has been so terrible in terms of his strategy, right? Part of me feels like he's been working with his family the whole time. Like at the end of this whole thing, he's going to start walking straight.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, shout out to the locks.
We've already, I think tonight has kind of killed the whole theory about Tyrion being a Targaryen and 3 people riding the dragons and all that.
That's the problem now.
So maybe that new theory
he can still ride bitch. I mean,
but I think only Targaryens can drive because Drogon was letting just anybody on. He let Wildlings on, the Hound, Whites. He didn't care. He was just trying to get out.
That was with the Danny cosign though. He couldn't just get on there by himself, yo. She had to drive.
Yeah, definitely was a cosign. But hold on, I got 2 questions for y'all. The first question I have is the White Walkers, like. Is it me or did the boy have 40 belows on? Like he had the butter Jones too. Like, he didn't have butt naked. He had the leather top and everything. Like,
he had a little leather at the top.
What was that about? Like, what was that about?
40 below troopers.
I was like, kind of.
Well, when you the boss of the block, you can take whatever's up.
You throw another rock. He kept saying like dead ass B. You throw another rock.
Yo, and my next question is this though. I need y'all to be completely honest with me.
Okay.
How many of y'all jumped and bitched up when that bear came out though? Be real.
Yo, I didn't know what
I jumped up. I came no bullshit. He came out of nowhere, man.
What that was.
I couldn't hold in the group.
Yo, no, honestly though, did they just keep like spawning more and more like dudes that didn't have names? Because I swore they started with 7. Then they had like 9 guys. Then they were down to 5. Then all of a sudden they had like 3 more dudes that were able to die without us caring about. Like, where did these extra dudes come from?
I don't know where all them came from.
You gotta have
the bear had about 6.
It's like on G.I. Joe, you got the dudes with the mask. It's endless amounts of them, yo. I mean,
I think it could also be the reason why they haven't gotten here yet. Now, you know what I'm saying? Like, I saw this meme, and it's like it showed the path of Jon Snow. It's all over Westeros, right? But then it shows like the path of the White Walkers, and it's like this long. It's like Donald Trump's hands. You know, it's like so tiny, right? Right? But I'm saying, whoever said who was talking just now about like I don't remember what they were saying, but maybe that's why they haven't gone very far yet. Because they've been Hank was saying it, because maybe they were building up that army all that time. Just to slowly
I was talking about Jon Snow's army.
You talking about Jon Snow and them? They had
change, right?
They had a bunch of red shirts from Star Trek, man. Star Trek, like dudes.
Yeah, because last episode it was just the Eastwatch boys, and then they had backup dancers and stagehands and
yo, you gotta have the weed carriers, yo. You gotta have the boys that be on stage that don't. You know the. Hank,
you know what I'm saying?
Hank, you know what I'm talking about, Hank. You know the boys that be on stage. That,
exactly. Yeah,
the boys that beam down that don't beam back.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Memphis Bleak, man. He's the greatest weed holder of all time.
No, I don't know about that. The Split Star?
Split
Star. Yeah, that's a run. That's a run. Oh, man. But yeah,
honestly though, like so they got bears, they got giants, they got dragons. Like I'm just missing like the lions and like tigers at this point.
Coach K is no joke, man. Coach K, he the best recruiter. Like I keep trying to tell y'all, that's Coach K, man. He
everybody signs up for him, right? Yeah.
He just got the top recruit in the country. He got a dragon.
Yo, but they be out of there fast though. They keep getting knocked off. So maybe he like Calipari rather than Coach K. Like I don't know.
One and dones.
Yeah, he got a bunch of one and dones.
Yeah, yo, but why he throw that joint like Lamar from Revenge of the Nerds? Yo, like.
But shout out to his squad too. He got little flunkies too, because he don't even got to pick up his own javelin. He got the little chubby White Walker to go and pick a javelin off the horse for him, man.
Yeah, he definitely
got a caddy. He got a javelin caddy, bro.
And he's got so many javelins too. Like you think like you only had like one of those nice things. Dude was pulling them out like popcorn kernels. Like
he been preparing for this for an eternity, yo. Like I mean,
his life is dedicated.
But how can you even beat them? They're dead.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, how can dead boys get killed? Like, and how they drown?
And the Valerian Field.
How a dead dude drown?
They didn't drown.
Yeah,
that's why he got back up.
That's how they almost got tormented. I was confused on
who fell.
Well, no. I was confused on why they didn't have.
Hank just froze for me. Y'all see him?
Hank just froze. Yeah, he's
gone.
Oh man, I want to meme that so
He
badly.
should be frozen. Yeah, this is frozen face right here.
Hank lost it around the horn.
Yo, he gonna come back with blue eyes, yo.
I guarantee you,
Jimmy X'd him out on around the horn, yo.
Yo. Hank about to pop back up with blue eyes, man.
Oh man, they got Hank, man.
Yo, they got Hank.
Nah, I'm back, baby. I'm like Torment, man. Somebody snatched me out. I mean, you thought I was dead, but I'm not. I mean, shout out to Uncle Benji. He brought me back.
But y'all still see Hank down there too, right?
Why you still frozen though? Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Close it out.
There you got your art. There it is.
I'm moving, baby.
We thought you got hit with the javelin. But Judas,
Hey, yo, is Storman getting them yams though? Let's go for that. Is Storman getting them yams from being?
He got
He got you, man.
Got you now.
Man, I'm trying to see some little redhead young boys, like some like 6 foot like 3-year-olds.
Yo,
he really love that girl, man.
3-year-olds.
Like all BS aside, like Torment love that girl, man. He deserved that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Brienne need that too, because Brienne still thinks she's gonna get Jamie, and that's not happening, baby.
Nah,
you better go ahead and get you some Torment.
Yeah, you better get somebody with 10 fingers, yo.
Yo, when he trolled Gendry at the very beginning, oh my God, it's like, well, we'll just have to make do with what we've got here.
Was he trolling?
Yeah,
I don't know, man. Like I said, man, jail rules apply, man. And the century rules is in effect. That's what he let them know. I mean,
yo,
it get cold out here.
Don't drop the snow. You know what I mean?
Don't drop your coat, dog.
Y'all bugging, yo. Y'all got me speechless right there. Yo, Hank. Something is legitimately wrong with you, yo.
A little bit.
Oh man,
Yo,
hey,
but
Judas,
how about?
y'all, real quick though. Because Judas, before we came in, said he had some more theories. You got any more theories you want to drop with us, real quick, man?
No, I'm gonna save it until someone's trying to upstage me. Phil.
All right, here I go then. I got one.
Maester challenge.
Somebody gonna earn a link if they change in that.
I have a better half, and when we talk about these things, so me and the better half was contemplating, what if the Night King's army, Coach K, what if his Duke players are Bran in the future, and I know that's been out there.
Yeah,
that's like a future version of Bran, but the army, like his main man in them, are all the people in Game of Thrones. Like it's future versions of them.
So they already got John.
They already got. You know what I mean?
Interesting.
So basically, this is the future battling like the present.
Yeah, because Bron he keep touching stuff and he messing up the space-time continuum.
That's real like that. That's real out there.
Yeah.
That's way out there. I know.
Just a little bit, yeah.
But I also got this.
Explain that in 7. We only got 7 more episodes left. I don't know if we can explain that in 7 episodes.
The future is fighting the present.
If I keep drinking this, I'll be able to explain it.
You drink, you know things.
Yo, can we talk about Danny a little bit though, man?
What's up?
We got to.
You know, first of all, shout out to her for she's in love. Like she really wanted. And I feel bad for George because he's in the perpetual friend zone.
He tried to leave the wall so fast.
Yo, he was like, no, he ain't coming back. Yo, why we gotta wait for him? Yo, you good? You gotta leave. I'm back.
I was like, we gotta go.
It's for him, yeah. But even before, can we talk about her standards, man? Like, she's really gonna be one of those girls. Like, she's short shaming now. Like,
yeah, she definitely was.
She got me over 16.
Can't rock with it no more.
I mean, when Drago took it the way he did, like, I mean, at this point,
nah, man. She one of them girls that went the $200 first date. Nah, we ain't doing that. You get what you get, man.
yeah, but don't she kind of girl that end up single when she's 45?
Exactly. That's what Danny about to be.
It's gonna be her and her 2 dragons. Ooh.
early.
Yo, she don't have kittens. She's not gonna have cats. She's gonna have dragons. So walking around.
Dragons gonna have a desert for the litter box.
Yeah,
a whole bunch of dragon myth.
The mailman hate going there and everything.
Yeah, man.
Mailman, like, you gotta come get your joint at the post office. Ravens can't come to your crib, yo.
Danny's gonna be going to Costco, get some like giant bag of dragon knit.
Go be buying herds of sheep.
Oh shit.
I mean, but John's definitely getting the game, though, right? Like,
Oh yeah.
like he basically has to do something to amp it up, right? At this point, he just gotta. It's gonna be on him if he doesn't get him.
Yo, yeah, because it's
soon as she seen him, right? It was a wrap.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he bended the knee though. Like once he bended the knee.
Oh, he's bending the knee for a purpose though.
Nah. Hold on. You gotta respect John.
Hey, yourself when you ain't speaking. I think that's you. Echo.
Yo.
Yeah, see it was.
Yeah.
There you go.
No. But see, you gotta respect John. John did what a typical dude does. He was like, "Yo, yeah, girl, I want to bend the knee for you. I just can't right now." And she ate it like he really bent the knee, but he never actually bent the knee.
He never actually bent the knee.
I see.
He made it feel like he bent the knee.
He hit it with that rap. Gotcha.
But you know,
Yeah,
Danny,
she was like, she basically said,
He called her Danny too, yeah.
She basically said, "I love you." And he was basically like, "Yeah, girl, you know I care about you." Yeah, I mean, he never
but
said
you know, she one of them girls that don't forget. He gonna be getting ready. He gonna be stretching. He gonna be all this. You know what I mean? And she be like, "Yo, remember you said you was gonna bend the knee?" And he gonna be like,
Yeah.
Oh, Hank, you know it's funny. I didn't even think about it that way, but you're right.
Yeah, he ain't never been that knee.
His fingers was crossed. Yo, it's amazing that we had this kind of episode and didn't even see Cersei. Like, that's crazy. Like,
yeah.
Oh, man.
So she gonna be cooking next week.
Oh yeah, she was saving her bars for this. It's an 80-minute episode, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
HBO Grammy, they're gonna give us 77 minutes and give us 3 minutes of previews for some show that we don't want to see.
Oh man! So before we get out of here, though, anybody got any last thoughts about this episode or leading into the last episode of this half season? So,
for me, this is this is gonna be dope because like everybody's meeting next week. We're gonna finally see Cersei, Daenerys, Jon.
Yeah.
Next week. That's like the first time we've seen this like ever. I guess the only people that aren't there are gonna be like Sansa and Arya and stuff. But
yeah, it's gonna be like
players are all gonna be in the same room.
Arya might be there. Yeah.
Arya might be there. She might have a face. You know
it's the Royal Rumble next week.
That's a good point. Yeah,
because she want to kill Cersei. Oh, let me say that.
It's a ladder match, but no, nonetheless though.
Shout out to the Money in the Bank tonight. My girl Sasha Banks got the spoiler alert.
real quick though. Here's what I'm gonna ask you guys before we get out of here. Right now, who's winning? With everything that's happened now, who's got the lead for the throne though? Hank, I'm gonna start with you. Who got the lead at this moment?
The Night King. Night King. Yeah. I mean, he just added a dragon to his army right now. So and we know he got the ability. He got the arm to take out the other dragons. So I'm gonna say he's winning. Hold on, one thing though before we go on, I do have to give props to the writers and the producers of this because, like I said in the chat, this was a great version, a Game of Thrones version of a war movie because everything. It was all that great dialogue, that bonding of brothers beforehand, and you were, it was like Forrest Gump, where you had Bubba talking about shrimp and talk about his mama, and then all of a sudden everybody getting mowed down. So I really enjoyed the way that they were able to build that sort of episode today. I mean, I meant to say that earlier, but yeah,
I agree.
Okay. All right, no doubt. Well, Hutch, I know you're mute right now, but let us know real quick who you think got the lead.
We'll keep it quick in case I'm echoing. I agree with Hank. I think it's the Night King. He has a disposable army, the one that can't die. So you break them apart, they come right back, and now he's added to his. So basically, that whole battle, all he did was he came up a dragon. So
is he even vying for the throne though?
Nah,
No, he just trying to feel like
the world Chico.
He's just trying to catch bodies, like, you know. Anyway, Heem, though, let's move to you. Heem.
I'm gonna have to go with the Night King. I got an echo going on. I'm gonna have to go with the Night King as well, man. Like he got a dragon. He took out. He got like a bigger army now. They don't die. They're just advancing. So out of that, it's him. I guess we're gonna ask for second place. Second place right now is probably going to be the Jon and Daenerys alliance. That's probably going to be number 2 now. And they're coming to King's Land. They got the White Walker with them and stuff. So we're gonna have to see how Cersei reacts to it. I feel like Jaime is gonna like kind of see the light next week and be like, "Oh shit, this is for real. You're crazy. You can't do this shit."
He already saw dragons, so they pulled up with dragons. Now they pulling up with like half deads and like so.
Exactly.
He gonna realize they're not BSing.
Half dead.
I think a little shot the little half dead.
Yeah, man.
I think Hank and Hutch, y'all took the cheat way out. Talking about in terms of who's winning right now. So I'm talking about the people that are actually vying for the throne. So Judas, who do you think is winning right now?
You're not ready, but I'm gonna let you know anyway.
Oh shit. Okay.
He's not gonna win, but I'm gonna say Littlefinger. He is sitting back, and we've been talking about how Cersei is kind of sitting back and letting everyone else kind of fight it out, you know, because she knows she can't really do much. But Littlefinger is sitting back so far that no one even is thinking about the fact that he's vying for anything. No one's even got their eye on him. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like they playing the three cup thing. You know what I'm saying? Keep your eye out. No one's even looking where the little ball is.
Yeah, that's real. I mean, we said last week that we wouldn't be shocked if the series ended with, you know, the Night King approaching the throne and Littlefinger dapping him up. Like, you know, that's real.
All right.
That's
His eyes turn blue.
I got a feeling he might not get out this season. I'm hoping that there's like the Sansa and Arya thing, like the handing of the dagger to Sansa was interesting to me. Sansa was interesting to me. So I'm wondering if like
Heem, you stealing my thunder, Heem.
Yeah.
All right. Well, go ahead, Phil. You got the floor, Phil. Let's see what Phil got to say.
I was just gonna say I think Sansa and Arya they running the double reverse show. They doing this for the sole purpose of they know Littlefinger's everywhere. His ears and eyes are everywhere. I think that's part of their plan to make them look like they hate each other, so they can X him out. Into Heem's point, I don't think he makes it out of this episode, or if he does, he dies as soon as the first episode when they come back off the hiatus. He's out of here.
Okay.
I don't know.
They ain't trying to pay that actor for next season. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, yo, Carcetti, he getting kicked out of office.
But yo, I don't know. Man, because you guys just hit two extremes. One is like he'll be in the throne, and the other one is he's dying next week. Like,
right? Why not?
It's Game of Thrones, yeah.
Right.
There's Littlefinger. You never know. It could be
I don't know if he's dying, but I didn't think of that, Phil. You know what, Phil? You okay? I don't care what Hutch says about you. All right. Because that was a neat theory about like how they're both just kind of gaming everything. They're like, we're just gonna just play this thing out, assuming everyone can. Assuming everybody's like watching and listening to them, they're like, yo, let's just act this thing out. Let Littlefinger think that that we're feuding.
I mean, that sounds good, but when they had just playing for one and for two, I don't think Sansa's that smart.
Yeah.
And maybe because she's irritating me at this point. So now, like, she's irritating me, so I don't want to give her credit for anything.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it is.
If Ravens can get all the way across Westeros in 20 minutes, then I think they had time. They had time to hash out the plan.
Ravens off that white girl, yo. They off that Christina Aguilera.
Yo, everything's moving faster this season. Like, the way they get, like, they took a dragon to get back, and then Jon got on a horse and got back like in 2 more minutes.
My man ran back. He ran back to the wall. Like,
yo, in like a couple minutes, come on, cuz.
And what's up with hypothermia? A little bit of that. How about that? What's up with
after being in a sword fight for 20 minutes until they finish?
Hypothermia don't exist in Westeros. They ain't get invented yet.
I mean, maybe it is. We don't know because remember, the future is fighting the past. So is it the future that? No, man.
Yeah, man. Like I said, man. If I lived in Westeros, I definitely would open up a Scully shop, man, because that is sorely lacking, man. My mom always told me 90% of your heat leave out from the top of your head.
That might be a cultural thing. Judici. Why y'all don't wear hats, yo? I just need to know. Like, why y'all don't wear
hats? Technically, they do. Now, Thing is this though. Hey, listen, man. Thing is this though. Everybody's moving so fast this season. This is amazing how fast they get from A to B. Considering that, like for you, Danny was traveling literally for like 6 years, and now she's like,
just bang, to go off the block.
Yeah, like it's crazy. It's crazy.
She kept taking a left when she was supposed to go right.
Oh man. So listen, another amazing episode, man. Thank you guys for joining me, Brothers of the Watch. We're looking forward to next week. It's gonna be sad though, because it's the last episode of this half season, and then they come back to finish it all. We've already got some predictions. People saying Littlefinger's not going to make it past next week. I don't know about that, but we shall see. Gentlemen, any other bold predictions before I sign us out?
Cersei gonna mess things up next week, man. Like in any other show, everybody would link together and be like, "Yes, we're gonna take on the Night King." Cersei gonna do something dumb and mess it up, and they're gonna be at more of a disadvantage going into next season than they are currently.
Listen, I mean, it's the Game of Thrones. Though,
she don't blame all sides.
It wouldn't.
How is she negotiating with the Night King though? Like, he didn't even talk. Like, what is he going? What's he going to do? Send a raven to him so that he can kill it? What's going to happen? How would that work out?
If Craster can do it, then she can too.
I don't know.
But here's my thing though. Like, this wouldn't be Game of Thrones if they all got together and just said "hoorah" and ran out together. Yeah. Like, it's not possible. In the words of the prophet Marlowe, like, y'all wanted to be one way, but it's the other way. Like, it just can't happen, man. But with that being said, though, for my man Hutch, for Hank, for Heem, Judici, and Phil, I'm Jimmy. It's time for us to get out of here. As always say, don't accept mediocrity. Be steadfast in the war against ignorance. And we'll see you chumps on top. Hey, thank you, Hutch, for me. Peace.
Hutch put that echo on you.
Put the DJ effects on.
New locks.